Podcast-iversary, a D&D 2E podcast,
where we talk about Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition, our favorite version of D&D.
It appears kind of in the 90s, and we still play and still love it. We don't know why, but it's the best one.
Yeah, we're very nostalgic for this era, so we talk about all things related to it. We hope you enjoy.
Yeah, much fun.
Fuck you. It's not your birthday, so do what I say. Okay? For 24 hours, you're wishing me well. 364 days, I'm in hell. Oh well. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Do you know that one?
Nice. What was that?
Do you know that one? That was,
Hello, guys.
Hello.
You can see us. You can see us really as we are. Not really, wait. That's how we are.
Yeah, you're the mask.
You know the mask. You know,
don't know
that. You don't know why? Because of Instagram.
Yeah, I know, because Germans had their faces on social media. Psychos. Hey, this is,
Cheers. That's
Cheers.
Hack and Slash. And we are now with faces, and there are two different angles. I'm confused.
yeah, so we're Hack and Slash AD&D 2E podcast. It's our 12th, it's our anniversary episode, because our 12th episode.
Woo.
And,
1 year old. Oh, yeah, wait.
this is our first time we're doing the video. We usually just do the audio.
Yeah.
And this time we're doing the video.
And now you can see us.
You can see who we are.
As we are making stupid stuff, and I'm searching for a lighter to lit up the light.
Yeah, I am an actor. I possess basic stagecraft skills. Flo is not. He's back to the camera. He doesn't know that you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, I had a lighter before, so.
I used it to open my beer, dude.
You was that?
I stole your lighter. That's the thing about lighters.
Yeah,
They get stolen.
Yeah, it's the same with beer can openers, you know.
Yeah, and pens, guitar picks, lighters. they all
Happy
go.
birthday to us. Happy birthday.
Nice.
To us.
Sweet.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Hack and Slash. Let's
Alles Gute zum Geburtstag.
Alles Gute zum Geburtstag. And let's have a wish together and blow it out. I don't know.
Okay, so on 3, huh?
Oh yeah.
1,
2, 3.
Ooh.
What was the wish?
Oh, nice.
I will not tell you.
Better not have been for homosexual sex with me.
No.
Oh no!
You want one?
Is that? I'm good, dude. You can have it. So at the beginning of our podcast, we usually do. We always have a quote.
Yeah.
From something, and I always pick rock lyrics from the 90s. This is a Dungeons and Dragons podcast, but it's also an 80s and 90s nostalgia podcast. So I try and stick always with it. And I always like to Flo to name the band and song. Do you know what I did?
I was like, it sounded super familiar, but I don't know.
You don't know it?
No.
It's the Happy Birthday to Me by the Vandals, dude. Happy birthday to me.
It's from the Vandals.
From
That's
the
so funny
Vandals.
because on the way to here, I posted like on Discord, on the Discord chat from CO Kane, like, do someone know the movie The Guys? No, the
dudes.
The dudes.
Yeah.
And the Vandals make a video clip of this movie. You know?
Oh, really? Okay.
So and that's super funny. You know, like a coincidence again.
That's your audio. I'm gonna get a little closer.
Yeah. Okay.
We're using a different mic stand. I broke my mic clip from my other stand
is it
yesterday.
better now? Or,
it's better.
Or is it just because of the line? Now, people, you can see what we are talking about all the time. There's a line.
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
talking
a
about.
weird place for that. We're just getting the hang of this on now.
Yeah. And we
Oh
hope.
shit! I got.
Yeah.
You'll expand it. I don't want people to see the names of my folders.
Oh. True. Oh God.
X-Men porn. Do not look in that one.
That was Vandals, right? Yeah. Oh, I love the Vandals so much.
Yeah.
And please watch X-Men porn.
No. There was actually a live action one though. But so
How you know?
the Vandals.
And now you see our diorama stuff also.
Yeah, you get the visual. It's
So
visual,
cool.
whatever. Who gives a fuck? We're licking our own buttholes up here. This is
Everybody gives a fuck. Fuck you.
no, okay. Do you give a fuck? Tell us in the comments below. That's what you're supposed to say when you make YouTube videos, right?
Subscribe. Subscribe
tell us
or die.
in the comments
Subscribe or die.
if this sucks. If you think it sucks, I do. I think it sucks.
Cheers. Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday.
our first birthday. And yeah, it's the 12th episode. We started back then in June.
And I wanted
So,
to. Yeah, right.
Or June or
No, it was-
July. July it must be.
No, I think it was June.
Wait, I have it. I
You wrote
wrote
it down.
everything
Nice, very
down,
meticulous.
So, of course.
Open German style.
Yes.
Yeah.
First episode.
Flo's German, by the way, and I'm from the U.S. This is
you don't
also
know.
a cultural exchange podcast, so there's a lot of shit going on here.
Crazy shit.
We give you D&D, nice nostalgia, and German-American cultural exchange podcast.
It must be. I can't read my own handwriting. But it was
Classic.
June, July, August, September. Yeah, it was June.
Mike,
Yeah, it was June.
you guys speak into the mic.
Yeah. It
Whatever.
was.
Michael's our editor, and he's fantastic.
Yeah, but-
Thank you, Michael.
But I just think the volume is too low. You know.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. That's
I
all right.
hope. I don't know.
So it was June, of course, and we will drop it on June. Today is May, the 16th.
Yeah.
It's a nice Lagwagon song, by the way. May 16. I don't know
Oh,
if you
okay.
know
I thought
that.
it was Lagwagon Day on Instagram today. I didn't know why. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, May 16.
Nice.
Really nice track. And
Yeah, we love punk rock too, so that's a big theme of our podcast.
you can see that on his mohawk, maybe.
Yeah.
I will cut me a mohawk when we go to Punk and Drublic.
Oh,
by the
really?
way.
You're going to cut a mohawk? So we're going to be Mohawk
Yeah,
brothers for
man.
Punk and
But
Drublic?
I still will have my hat on, but sometimes I will release my
Nice,
hat.
dude.
Yeah.
I love my Mohawk
I
look.
mean, it is since like I was 18 or maybe 20 was the last time I had a mohawk, so that's cool. And I hate my haircut right now, so I said to Laura, when I go to Punk and Drublic,
Laura's
I want
his
it."
wife.
All right. Hello.
We have listeners. They need context, homie.
Now you can see me. My wife can see me the first time on video. What are you talking about today? Dungeons and
Oh,
Dragons,
I wanted to mention though about this quote thing. You know, we came up with it. Right now, today's episode is going to be about kind of revisiting a lot of the stuff that we've been talking about the last year, and so I wanted to start with the quote tradition that we do at the beginning. Where did we come up with that? What's happening with it? We started on like the third or fourth episode, I think, and I was just like, hey.
I think third. I think third.
Yeah, I think it was third. And I was like, it'd be really funny to do this because I think it's kind of funny. But I realized after I did it, I realized where I subconsciously borrowed it from.
So many dudes do that, on podcasts. But where you are?
You know what they say, the quotes of...
Yeah. Like,
but I say it like I like to take the rock lyrics and then say it like a poem.
Yeah.
Like the way that somebody who's
Like
reading
switch it.
lofty poetry
Yeah.
at a poetry reading in a bookstore would read it.
But it's from fucking Rammstein. It's not poetry.
Yeah, but then exactly. So it's
By
punk
the
rock
way,
lyrics, you know?
Rammstein, fuck off.
But yeah, that's a whole other can of worms. A whole other can of till. But like, so this is where I got this was from a 90s TV show called In Living Color. Did you guys have that? You probably didn't have it in Germany because it seems like a very America-specific kind of show because it was like a bunch of African American dudes plus Jim Carrey, the token white guy. It's where he got his start.
I think I know that.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar right now.
And it was like Damon Wayans and David Allen Greer. Who else was on that? A lot of Jamie Foxx. Yeah, a lot of people kind of got their start there.
Nice.
And it was like a skit comedy show, And they had this one segment, a skit where. I think it was David Allen Greer, and I want to say also Damon Wayans, I forget, but definitely David Allen Greer. He was one of the actors on it, and they would read like hip hop lyrics as poetry like that.
And they are real
Really
poetry,
snooty like cartoon characters, and he's like.
And then a Snoop Dogg or Wu-Tang
Yeah,
Clan
they
stuff,
did. That's what they did. They did that song by Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, and Nothing But G Thing, and he goes, "It's like this and like that and like this and
I love it.
like this and like that and like this and
Like that.
and like and
Fuck you.
that's totally where I didn't think about that when I
you don't.
wanted to do the rock lyrics, but then I was like, oh, later on I was like, that's where I got that, wasn't it? Yep. So that's where it came from.
Yeah,
the 90s.
Yeah, and super cool. And you stick to the theme for sure. Me not. When I do my lyrics, I just do my lyrics. But you are more
like
the actor, so that's cool. And I love that. Super nice. And Vandals, man. Vandals is one of my favorite punk bands of all time.
Yeah, they're so cool.
Super cool. Super cool. Super nice lyrics. Super nice music. Perfect band.
Yeah, I seen him live too, and
never.
one thing I loved about him was me and a friend were in like this comedy punk band, and we go to some punk shows, and we were playing at like this regular punk Monday night and stuff. Little open stage for punk bands and the scene, and like a lot of the people there were kind of like they were dressed up punks, you know. They wore their punk uniform. Their nonconformist uniform, which is a song I'm writing. But that's it's you know, they had makeup, and they had like the shirt that had to be that kind of shirt.
Is Vandals a band who are having the song about like these like army punk army guys, or like dressed up?
Do they have one?
I don't know if it's Vandals or there's one punk band who are singing specifically about persons like that, you know, like these dressed up punks, you know, like
I would like to hear that song. If I don't know it.
Yeah, I have to memorize.
Dude, tell me, yeah. Send me the link. I know you will.
Maybe it's Veneria. Do you know the band Veneria?
No.
Yeah, maybe it's that. I'm not sure.
But I love. I'm like, you know, what's cool about punk rock, what I love about it is it kind of means different things to different people, but there is this unifying theme about it, and then we all have our subcultures of thoughts about it, kind of, you know. And
normally it's also all right to wear whatever you want, you know. They don't care.
Exactly.
But then there is these like these uniform thing, like having Nieten. What's Nieten? Like these spiky things.
Nieten. Oh, that's a nice German word. Needles.
Nieten. These spikes. Spike stuff, you know. And
they're not called Spitzer?
Yeah, of course. These mohawk or like
guilty.
Yeah. And tattoos and piercings. Guilty. So you know, like for sure. So.
But when we saw the Vandals, we went. Me and my friend were like, gee, we're kind of the only people playing music at this punk nights that are just dressed very plainly, and everyone else is kind of dressed up. And then we went and saw the Vandals, and the Vandals, all of them, were dressed very plainly. They had jeans and T-shirts.
Oh, first burp, and you saw it. Did you saw it?
You can't see a burp. It's invisible.
Oh, damn it.
But yeah, so this was like really cool for us. It was very inspiring for us because we were like, it was me and my friend Joel. Hi, Joel. I hope you're listening. And we were like, dude, that's so cool to see the Vandals are like this great band we love, and they're super punk rock. They're like canon punk rock people in the 90s, and they're chill. They're laid back. They're just like, we're just wearing T-shirts. We're not... You know?
Yeah. So, we are not uniformed.
Yeah, we're not the uniformed nonconformists.
Fun, whatever. Dude, I think with my line, it's just like you have to make the line bigger. You can do that, you know, like. But
I don't know how this works.
Fine.
We have it. That's why we have
the editor, Michael. Thanks, Michael.
Thanks, Michael, for all your work. We suck. We don't know what we're doing.
Do we want to know? Are you finished with your intro stuff?
We wanted to mention some important shit.
Really
right now.
important shit.
Yeah.
And people really listen closely and heartily and whatever.
Yeah, you motherfuckers.
Fuck you, AfD.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Nazis. Fuck you, Trump.
Wait, no, you do the German one. I want to do the American one.
Okay, and Putin.
And we can both say fuck Putin.
Yeah, okay. Fuck you, AfD. Fuck you, Björn fuck you, Nazi shit. We don't want followers of them on our podcast. Okay, just that you know. Thanks.
Yeah, and I have a very serious message. I decided I wanted to, get real with this and say, if you are thinking that you're going to give a vote to Donald Trump this autumn, please kill yourself. And I'm not kidding. If you have like some serious suicidal thoughts or depression, and you're thinking maybe I should just fucking take my own life, and you're gonna vote for Donald Trump, then do it. And I'm not kidding. Fucking do it. Kill your fucking self and do everybody kind of a favor because fuck you.
And for sure,
don't listen and do not listen to this fucking podcast. Turn it off right now and get fucked.
Yeah. And for sure, you have a gun for that, so kill yourself.
Yeah. You
probably have a gun.
You got your suicide weapon ready to go. Just fucking.
Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, I also want to say if you're not going to vote for Donald Trump, don't. And thanks for listening to the podcast. So
Yeah. Sorry for our angry faces and blah blah blah. But we really hate right wing shit, you know.
And that's
the same
Donald Trump
with
so
like
much,
Putin or Erdogan or whatever. We hate that.
Yeah,
and
fuck
we don't
all
want
these
them.
people.
Fuck it. So
yeah, fuck it. Yeah, so cheers, man.
We really wanted just to mention that once more. I think we did it like the last year, like kind of every episode. But we wanted to, Now you see our faces also. So,
you can see we're not kidding.
Yeah,
we're not playing around
kidding.
here.
No, it's not a joke.
This is not. Maybe other people there before they were like, well, they told me to go fucking kill myself.
But
but no.
But I can't see. I can't look in their eyes. You know, like,
Maybe they're kidding. Maybe they love Donald Trump.
No, I'm no. No, I'm no. Cheers.
But yeah, dude. Yeah. God damn it. The thing is, we have had like some people that we discovered maybe into our podcast that do like the Nazi shit. So
we
don't want it. Don't listen to us. Like just go listen to your Nazi shit.
At least one follower on Instagram, and I looked up which kind of groups and persons he is following, and then I saw AfD, and I said, okay, kick him, you know, like, and I just want to really mention, I don't want that you follow me.
Yeah,
and
no.
I will never follow you, so, and fuck you. So,
yeah.
Thanks.
And to the topic of D&D, I think we did discuss this a little bit off the podcast, but like, I think the medieval fantasy world, it draws in all types of people, and that's what's cool about it, honestly.
Super cool.
But
it
also appeals to
assholes.
you know, people who it's from a wargaming culture, you know, as we've discussed on one of our last podcasts. Check out our War Games in Berlin podcast episode. It was great.
It's one
really
of the
love
origin ones.
The origins, I love the word origins. Check that out. It's one of my favorite ones we did.
Yeah, okay.
Nice. But because I think of that, you know, there's like a lot of military people who are kind of into fantasy role playing, and some military people are cool, but there's also a lot of right-wing people in the German and U.S. militaries. And
then there are like also like these disappointed little boys who needs love, and so I think maybe on the right wing I can find friends and family.
Yeah, and then there's the whole like the
brainwash thing, you know, and don't kill yourself. Maybe go to therapy.
The cult. No, just fucking. We don't. But then they'll elect Donald Trump. They'll be in therapy, but they'll still do it. They'll still cast a vote.
It's right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not kidding. Just fucking die. Jesus Christ, dude. It's horrible. It's the worst shit ever.
I'm a social worker still. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you chaotic good though? I'm chaotic good, so I'm like, you know, I don't give a fuck.
I think I'm neutral good.
Yeah, you're probably more neutral good because you're the social worker, huh?
Yes, I think
no,
so.
I'm chaos, fucking.
I'm also fucking thief.
Kill your fucking self.
You mentioned already, so one of your favorite episodes was the origin one?
Yeah, I love the origins story, dude. The origins of D&D, and I love our first episode where we talked about how me and you met, even though that was the stupidest fucking episode because we didn't have our shit together yet.
Our first episode, but still has the most votes, most clicks. You know, like with Spotify and YouTube together, it's around 800. Okay, so that's cool. So
you have to drop our super low numbers. Now everyone's gonna know we're
like
losers.
100 or something around the others. So I mean, the second one is also really high, and the second one I love. I love the most. That was like the 10 favorite monsters.
Oh yeah, top 10 monsters was cool.
Top 10 monsters. I love that.
That was fun.
We get drunken and we had like exciting times like with the Red Dragon. And
that was cool.
So I really love that.
We do drink, as you can see. Now you can keep track of our beers with us. We drink. We start the podcast sober, and then we crack open beers and drink as we record the podcast.
Cheers. Yeah, and Prost. Today on the diorama you see all of the history of hack and slash, kind of, you know, like from every episode I bought something, he bought something, and
oh yeah. Another tradition we have on this is that we always seem to kind of give each other gifts. Aww. Or Flo gives me a gift every time. I don't reciprocate every time because I don't know.
Yeah. Where's my gift today?
Well, I do have one for you.
What?
Because it's our birthday episode.
Aww.
It's the hack and slash birthday.
Aww.
So when I came in, you're like, hey, it's our first video episode where we're visually represented.
Super excited about that. But
and then you were like, where's your D&D shirt? Because I have some D&D shirts. Do you have your D&D shirt?
I wear that today because Felix gave that to me.
Okay.
So in one episode.
Yeah, our friend that we have proven is real.
And we painted that picture together there. I will.
Yeah, we can put that on Instagram.
Yeah, we have it on. We have it
can't
already.
see it.
But this is from Felix. Hey, Felix.
So you got the D&D shirt with the beholder, but I didn't have a D&D shirt. I'm not wearing a D&D shirt. And you're like, why? No, I own one, but I own a few. Yeah. But like, you're like, why didn't you wear a D&D shirt? And it's because I wanted to go with my theme. I wanted to get a little thematic with it. And you know, this is my White Widow shirt.
Oh yeah.
You know? And for you, I have a present for our hack and slash anniversary.
I'm looking for attention with the cable. Oh, whoa. Because there's a light and 2 phones. We are professionalists and we make it with phones.
My dexterity is like 15.
Oh, wow.
I have for you
little beauty.
a white widow plant.
Wow, it's a white widow. Wow.
Look at that.
Oh, she's beautiful.
It's white widow, dude.
Yeah, she's beautiful. Wow.
Little white widow plant. Yeah, she's smelling already. Like they get pretty fragrant.
Beautiful,
pretty quick.
guys. Here you have to see it.
Check it out, homie.
Check it out. It's a little
Cannabis porn, yeah.
And we have a really sunny balcony, so grow.
Yeah, dude.
Super nice. Thank you.
Yeah,
that's
because
so cool.
cannabis has been legalized in Germany for like a month and a half now.
You can grow it legally.
You're allowed to grow some plants in your home. So I started one up and
just a plant. Come on, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that illegal? So
well, it's not anymore. In Germany, still is in Idaho, where I'm from.
Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. It's so good. I love
Word.
it. That's so good. I will take care of her.
Nice,
I
dude.
give her a name. I also have a present, but not for you and not for me, for the podcast. And this present comes from me. It was like I was in like these thrift stores, these €1 shop stores, And, And bought
it's like the dollar store from our U.S. listeners. It's a Euro store here because we use euros, not dollars.
Do you call it also thrift stores?
A thrift shop, yeah.
Yeah,
like that Macklemore song.
Yeah, because thrift normally means second hand, right?
Yeah,
but thrift is also euro or dollar shop, right? Is it the same?
No, I think in the U.S. thrift shops are like secondhand shops.
Okay.
But you can be thrifty, which means you're saving money.
Oh, yeah.
So they're called thrift shops because it's secondhand. But if you're shopping at the dollar store, you're definitely a thrifty person.
And I went like to Greifswalder Street. It's here in Berlin, like a big street. And there were, I don't know, thousands of thrift shops or dollar shops. And I bought like many different things to build stuff, And then I came home and I was like, well, I have to build something right now out of my bag. And I built a little action figure. And I posted that on Insta as a story, and one of our followers, Tom from Colorado.
Word up, Tom.
Tom, that's Clan of the Cave Brewer guy.
Okay, Clan of the Cave Brewer.
Yeah, and
shouting out, yo.
Shout out again. And
maybe give money on Patreon because we did that. Oh no,
maybe. And here's always kid bashing with like.
Thanks for your support, though.
With action figures, And I was like, super inspired by him, and so I built up this little sucker.
Oh, nice, dude.
Mr. Cheese. That's Mr. Cheese.
Okay, whoa. Wait, that's from Clan of the Cave Brewer?
No, that's from me.
From you?
That's from me, but inspired by Clan of the Cave Brewer. That's a ninja with a cheeseburger head and like ecstasy eyes.
Whoa, ecstasy eyes.
Maybe you can see it.
We don't know about that from experience. We just saw it on TV.
He has also a little story. Where's my notebook again? Here. That's Mr. Cheese. And
for the Ronald McDonald crew.
And I was like, he has nothing to do really with D&D and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, we could, dude,
Here's a ninja. I play Rico. Rico Rundhals is a ninja. Yeah, we love to eat burgers in Kreuzberg together,
Yeah, we do. I wish we'd do it more often.
And I have some experience with some drugs. So
I don't. I've never done any.
So, lie. And Mr. Cheese, Tom asked me, said to me, Flo, why is he not our mascot for Hack and Slash? And I said, that's a funny idea. Maybe I bring him, and here's now our mascot. I don't know if you're cool with that.
I mean, I appreciate the sentiment. It's just,
Yeah. It's not really, but
it's not super D&D, man.
It's not, but
also McDonald's sucks.
It's not McDonald's. That's Mr. Cheese, and Mr. Cheese is Mr. Cheeseburger. He is from the Food Clan. The Food Clan.
The Food Clan is the Foot Clan. Okay.
He is faster than your food.
Oh, okay, that's pretty funny.
And here's just a burger. Burger, German.
Yeah, German burger means citizen.
People needed someone like Mr. Cheese. He prevents the people from starving and always has a slice of processed cheese in his pockets. And children, beware if you don't eat your processed cheese, Mr. Cheese will beat you up with a stick. Mr. Cheese is like the new, not welcomed neighbor. Yeah. that's Mr. Cheese, and that's the story of Mr. Cheese. So,
Okay.
and I was like, thanks, Tom.
Yeah, it's cool. Actually, I love it.
So,
Wait, did Tom write the story?
I wrote the story,
Okay.
and Tom loved it and said, he should be your mascot. And I said, Tom is a really fan of us. I said,
Yeah, cool, man.
I just bring him, and
Yeah,
I maybe
really,
will bring him every time, every episode. And he has nothing really to do with D&D, and it's not really like a dragon or a fantasy.
He's not a goddamn dragon.
But he's a ninja.
But he's pretty cool. I like, and the story
and
adds some charm. Yeah, I do like it.
It's funny.
Yeah,
So
it is funny.
yeah,
Okay, we
so-
bring it. Yeah,
Cool.
sure.
Yeah, that's my little kind of gift,
Yeah.
Cheers.
Also, yeah, nice dude.
You're not so into, but it's
No, I think it's cool
fine.
because like I like it because like have we even talked about D&D yet this episode? We don't always talk about D&D. Sometimes we talk about other shit.
Yeah.
And we're just kind of weird fuckers. And
Yeah.
that's a weird fucker. So,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
There you
That's
go.
what I saw. That's what I saw. Thanks. Yeah, but yeah, to swing back to D&D, right?
Yeah, are we going to talk about D&D?
I don't know. Yeah. We are celebrating, so and we thought like the bridge of celebrating and D&D. What can we do? And I was thinking like, yeah, of course, when you're playing, you are at in a party. You know?
In the adventuring party? The adventuring party?
The adventuring party.
Yeah.
And sometimes you celebrate like a victory against an enemy.
Yeah.
You know, and then you go into the tavern and have a drink or more drinks and getting wasted, and then have a fight again and have a drink again and blah blah blah. You know, like you can have big parties.
I think this sucks here. I realize it's right in the center. Oh, well. We'll figure it out next time.
Yeah,
We're
sure.
just testing it out.
Maybe we have to put that there.
Do you think that
in
this
front of-
fucking sucks right here? Let us know in the comments. Or just don't, because we'll just do whatever we do anyway. We don't care about you.
Yeah, we always look at that, you know, like because we are afraid of, the technique is not working. Because the
Yeah.
technique sucks always.
We always
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
But this is a horrible place for that. Sorry, whatever. We're just testing this out.
Maybe-
We're not professional content creators.
Next time we put it there that no one can see it, you know, like on the floor, you know, like.
I'm just going to hold it on my lap
Oh yeah.
and stare at it as I
Yeah.
speak.
Cool that we talk about D&D again.
I was thinking about the adventuring party. You know what's cool about parties in D&D? Like, I think a great place for adventure hooks are festivals.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
That's happened quite a few times. I think you had a campaign that was a festival.
Yeah, it was like the circus thing.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
circus.
Yeah, the circus, for sure. Yeah.
There's this traveling circus,
yeah.
and traveling circuses are great fucking
It's
adventure
so
plot
nice.
hooks. They're
Yeah.
classic, and
yeah.
you have so much classic characters you can throw in there, like the strongman,
And
the,
you're always
the dwarves.
on the road, you know,
Yeah.
like traveling around. So you meet others, and you have freaks inside.
Well,
so.
yeah, because I had a character in that campaign that was a traveling fortune teller, cool badass diviner.
Oh, what
elf.
was her name? Fuck.
Dark Feather Raven's Eye.
Oh yeah.
Dark Feather Raven's Eye.
Dark Feather Raven's Eye was great together.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, she was
Felix.
she's an elven diviner, which in the second edition of D&D, there's specialist wizards, but unlike in 5th edition where every race can be every class, there's really specific combinations that races and classes can be in 2nd edition. And one of the reasons sometimes people don't like it, but I fucking love it. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to pick a character who could be a specialist, because you started us off at 7th level, so I could have some extra spells. A specialist get some
It
extra
was like
spells.
a one-shot weekend we played there.
And
so, yeah.
and then I was like, I want him to cast Fireball. I want to have some evocation spells. I want those badass offensive damage spells. And the diviner was able to have them, and the diviner could be an elf. And I was like, that's cool. And I also in real life read tarot cards. Hit me up at Jake's
Oh,
Tarot.
and he makes it
if
really
you
well.
want.
Oh, I love it when.
Yeah, I've read
cool.
your cards a few times, and I love tarot, and I've been doing it for years. So again, Jake's Tarot, hit me up at Jake's Tarot.
He loves tarot. What's tarot?
I like the tarot, the tarot,
Tarot.
and the tarot, dude.
tarot.
Dude, will you read my tarot cards? I'm about to get divorced. So,
Oh gosh.
but I wanted to play this diviner in D&D, and I thought that was so appealing and cool. But I also kind of wanted to play like an elven girl who loved to fuck, so we did that.
Yeah, we had that like a big orgy.
It got weird.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, we have also like a nice video of that.
the
It's on your
game.
Instagram, on your Insta, I think, right? Is it still there?
I cleaned my Insta all
Is it
up,
still
dude.
there?
I
It's
don't
not
know.
there? I'm not sure.
I didn't figure out how to delete videos on Insta yet, or archive. I don't know how to archive Insta videos, so the video's still there.
Yeah.
And I'll probably figure that out in like as soon as Instagram becomes irrelevant, or maybe it already is. I don't know.
The thing with partying in D&D, I always have the memory of like when I was like 15, 16 and played D&D with my old friends, and I was the DM, I think. I'm not really remembering because it was like...
Clearly not.
Yeah, because it was so funny and intense, but I think I was the DM, yeah. And it wasn't a
Are you sure, Flo?
No.
Were you the DM or were you the DS, the dungeon submissor?
What's that?
I don't know. Because there's like the dungeon master and the submissive one.
The submissive is the
like
one.
the dominant one and the submissive one.
Who just sucks with dungeons.
The submissive to the master.
The DS, the dungeon sucker.
The dungeon. I don't know.
I don't.
Is that what players are? Players just the submissive ones in the relationship between player and dungeon master?
Lead us. What should we do?
We clearly live in Berlin.
Oh yeah. So and the party went into the tavern and getting drunk, and then had the dart game. You know, with little darts.
Did any of the characters have the darts proficiency?
I think one of them was a thief.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
If a character has a darts proficiency.
And then he rolled a 20. I know, it was like, then it started a bar fight because of the dart game. You know,
did he accidentally hit somebody with the fucking darts?
And then he,
that happened to me once back in 19...
Then he rolled a 20, natural 20, and hit the eyeball of one of the guests.
Rad.
And that started the big fight in the bar, you know, like, so it was so much fun, you know, like, and that's because of a party, you know, they're getting drunk and getting wasted and rolling a 20, and it was a mistaken 20, kind of, you know, like, I didn't want to hit someone, and I hit someone's eyeball, so...
Yeah, it's always funny when you're trying to avoid damage and then you roll a 20. You're like, oops.
Oops.
That happened with my elf, too. I remember that. I accidentally killed a guy.
Do you remember when I killed one of your famous NPC, half-orc?
Yeah, I'm a little sad about that still.
With my spider.
You're at a...
So good.
You had a familiar.
Yeah.
It was familiar as like a tarantula-style spider, and I had a... cool, evil, recurring villain, but a minor villain who I didn't necessarily need.
I really make party after
and she
that.
was a nice.
Really like, fuck you.
She was a cool. She was a half-orc thief that was the main rival of my wife's player character.
And he has a special homebrew house rule, like
my house rule bit me in the ass via spider.
And I love this house rule. It's like when you roll a 20, I think most of people know this rule of when you roll a 20, you make double damage. I think that's a common thing.
That's not how that's a thing.
Yeah, that's a common
20's
thing.
double damage in second edition.
But explain the audience.
What I do though, I love this house rule. I think I might have gotten this in the 90s when I was playing in like some... Was it in tournaments? No, it's not a tournament rule. I don't think so. They would never use it in tournaments.
You play D&D in tournaments. I never.
When in the 90s I played D&D tournaments. It was fun as fuck.
I don't know how that works. You know, like I know tournaments of 40k, like Warhammer stuff, because it's like a war game. Of course, tournaments easy.
Yeah.
But in the dungeon, who is the fastest in the dungeon?
It's just I think you earn experience points, and it's about the XP total. But they always gave.
So kill.
But yeah, but what's funny, the tournaments I used to play in the 90s, they had because they give you, if you cast spells, or the thieves get special if they use their abilities.
Yeah.
But they gave what was called the Stubby Toe Award. I think that was the one that was hosted by Dark Horse Comics in Boise, Idaho.
You told me about that one episode before.
There's a shop called Dark Horse Comics, and
but it's not the Dark Horse publisher.
No, it just had the same name, which was very clever.
We talked about that, I think, in the third or fourth episode.
Yeah, we did discuss. There's another callback to one of our episodes. But that was a great comic shop, and they hosted some tourneys, and they had the Stubby Toe Award at the end. That was an award for
toe is here, right?
Yeah, it's when you stub your toe, is like when you hit it and it hurts,
like a natural one.
What do you call that in German?
C.
Stub.
That's C.
But when you stub your toe, what is stubbing? When you hit it and you go, ow, fuck, you know?
Ja, den Zeh gestoßen.
Stoßen.
Gestoßen.
Gestoßen.
I mean, stubby, it's like, for me, it sounds like a stabbing, but you mean like put it against the wall or something,
Yeah,
right?
when you accidentally hit your toe on something,
Yeah,
it hurts like a
that's,
fucker.
Ich hab meinen Fuß gestoßen.
Gestoßen,
Gestoßen, yeah.
Yeah, so it was the stubby. It was for the person who got the least amount of experience, or the person who did the dumbest thing and fucked up the worst.
Oh, nice. Did you do it?
I never got the stubby toe award, I don't think, no.
Did you get any award?
I did get awards. I won for my party. I never got, like, our party never got the main award, but I got, like, the award for being the best in my party.
Oh, nice.
The first time I played a bard.
Oh, nice.
As the bard, I won the best of the party. Yeah. But in that same campaign, we had a ranger who, if he rolled 100, would he fail his check on spying, and the DM rolled 100. Oh. So he got the stubby toe.
But the DM rolled 100?
Yeah, that I know you like to play it like for the thief skills, that the player rolls the thief skills, but I try to tell you, classically and in tournaments even, the DM rolls it. But
all of them, or just like, for example, like
all of them.
Pocket.
Pickpockets, all the thief skills.
And I know that pickpocket and finding traps, that's a classic thing to, as a DM, you roll that.
Yeah.
But hiding in shadows and that.
All of it.
What?
The DM in the tournaments, the DM rolls all of it.
That's so boring.
But yeah, I've adopted to your ways.
Yeah, thanks.
And now when I'm DMing, I let the player roll and have the joy and fun of rolling to see if they make the thief skills.
I learned it that way, so I got to teach that way, so.
Well, you play those fucking tournaments, you'd be weeded out real quick.
That is wrong. You play D&D wrong.
You're doing it wrong. It's D&D. This isn't fun.
But you got your home, your house rule.
The house rule. Going back to the house rule.
Yeah.
I want to say they used it in a tournament I played. I think so.
And you steal it from them.
I took it from a tournament, but it wasn't like all the tournaments. It was just the one they did. Yeah. But the way I do it is if you roll a 20, a natural critical hit
on a hit,
yeah, on a natural crit, a natural 20 crit. You if you're the player or the DM, you roll
another d20.
You roll a second d20, and if you roll a 1 through 10, you get double damage.
Oh yeah.
If you roll a 11 through 15, you get triple damage. If you get 16 to 19, you get quadruple damage. But if you get two 20s in a row, and this one's only for the players, by the way.
Yeah.
As a DM, I don't do it. And this is, again, a little bit in the player's advantage, but I like to do it because I like to make hard campaigns. 2 20s in a row is an instant fucking kill.
And that's what El Jefe.
And that's how you...
Nice shout out to El Jefe from NoFX.
Yeah.
That's
your character Spider's named El Jefe, like the NoFX guy.
He's the boss, and he rolled a 20 onto hit and rolled a 20 again. And so instant kill for his NPC, for our NPC, whatever, orc.
So I made it's a cartoonishly violent scene where the spider just sucked the brains out the back of this fucking half-orc skull.
I want to roll a d20, and that's Ginny D's d20, which you gave me on one of the episodes here.
We love Ginny D.
Ginny D.
Shout out to Ginny D, other content creator.
And the first one was a 6. Oh,
should I?
Yeah, please roll it.
Okay, what do I roll? I'll probably win. 15.
Oh, you win. Nice.
I win with the Ginny D die.
Do you remember that we went? Of course you remember.
Shout out to Ginny D, dude.
Ginny D.
Yeah, we love you.
Yeah. That I rolled a 20 on the Improv Theater thing.
Yeah. We also went to a couple weeks ago. We went to see Tales Held Dear, which is this
shout out
Tales Held Dear, super badass Berlin improv Dungeons and Dragons show.
First time that I saw Improv Theater thing, and I liked it.
Yeah.
I always
you'd only seen
like
bad improv, so you have to see good
stranger, embarrassing stuff.
Yeah, when you see bad improv, then it's not fun.
And this time it was so much fun. I really enjoyed it, and I was like, okay, I want to join.
Yeah. So and it was D&D. It was a D&D story.
Yeah.
And what they do is the gimmick is they have a giant 20-sided dice that the audience gets to roll when they're rolling checks and difficulty class rolls and stuff. And they like, oh, you need to roll a check against this. So somebody from the crowd rolls a 20. and everybody in the crowd was using this giant dice and getting low rolls the whole fucking night.
Yeah.
And it was bad shit happening to the characters on stage. But then Flo brought your own dice.
I have always my own. My first dice I had since I'm 15. I always have with me, in my backpack. Always. It's my lucky. That's really my lucky charm.
Okay.
My orange dice is always in my backpack. I always have it with me, and I put them out and said, I can roll my own one. And I did. And I rolled a 20. And of course, nobody believed that it's a normal dice.
They thought the dice was loaded.
Oh, it's
They're
your
like,
own
this
one,
fucker,
so it's a cheating dice. So it's not. It's a real dice. And it was just like really lucky, like
you rolled the first. It wasn't not only the first
not
good
luck,
roll.
it's like my charm, it's like
it's your mojo. It's in
my
the dice.
mojo, yeah, for
the
sure.
The thing about dice, man, is like there's this energy to it,
A friend of mine,
like,
Domme, I think you know.
Yeah.
When I played with him, Kill Team, he always rolled a 6 on a D6. Who's Kill Team, you always, and also on 40k, you just play with D6. And a 6, of course, it's the best. And he always rolled 6s, And I was like, fuck you. How? What's wrong with your dice? And he said, you just have to know how to roll dice.
6, 6, 6.
And I say, fuck you. Like, I know how to roll dice. I say, yeah, fucking mojo.
Yeah, it's a mojo,
so it's a mojo.
There's dice mojo.
Yeah, totally.
And that's one of the reasons that I do not like playing virtually. Oh
yeah,
not a big cards fan, it's true, but that's where I was going. But I don't like playing. I know a lot of I know a couple people that use like generators. They use apps to like randomly generate a 1 through 20 number and stuff.
Yeah,
and
super boring.
I did not enjoy that.
Also, like,
really sucks.
my collector soul, my collector heart, So I want dice in my hands.
Yeah,
I want things in my hands.
There's something about that that's really special.
Yeah, totally. But it's the same like with comics and books and stuff, Like I totally get the point of why digitalizing stuff makes sense, Also don't kill trees and blah blah blah.
You don't have to carry heavy shit in your backpack just if you want to read on the train or something.
For example, or when you're traveling around, But still, I love to have like a real printed comic in my hand.
Yeah, same here, dude.
Or a real printed wool book.
But there's like
or an LP vinyl, instead of an MP3,
Yeah,
so,
well, there's science of sound, and that's what I'm talking about with the writing stuff too. There's science behind all of this, everything you just said, that has discussed how much healthier it is for the human brain and for humans to actually interact and engage with stuff in a non-digital medium.
It slows you down, and that's good. Because
it makes your brain work a little more, and you don't get fucking so stupid that you elect Donald Trump.
It's cool.
If you're still listening, get fucked.
Now I have a video. I can make like this middle finger, and people can see it, and I don't have to say anything.
It's so offensive.
Yep.
They're gonna say, "We're really enjoying that," and then Flo flipped us off.
Yeah, because of Donald Trump.
those guys. Okay,
yeah,
these guys. Fuck these guys.
Yeah. Okay, dude. I think it's a break time, huh?
It is, dude. It's break time.
Break time, and now we have to run to the cameras to switch them off and do all this stuff because
maybe one of us turns the camera off, and the other one will stay here and do something. Oh, I always say a thing before the break.
Right.
So you turn the cameras off.
I don't know how to camera. I don't know with your camera.
Just press the button.
Okay, I try.
That's how you turn the camera on.
Okay. I'm gonna run now, and you have to say something. Goodbye, guys. See you later.
My name's Jake. I'm not a prick. I like pussy and not dick. Don't ask Flo. He doesn't know this, 'cause his butthole opens like a lotus.
Now it's time for ice cream. Or maybe some nuts. A cool glass of orange. Why not try a hot dog? Or the real thing, a cool, refreshing...
And we're back. Oh,
Nice.
and now I can see my line better.
We said that very loudly. We're back.
We had a break.
We had a break.
This time, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Cheers. I don't go to pee.
Normally I say, what do you do on the break? And you say, I took a pee.
And you?
Because you got the Studentenblase.
Yeah.
Call back. And I say, I looked at my phone and got depressed or something. I don't know. But we did nothing.
Yeah, just open a new beer.
We opened a new beer. None of us had
And
to
I
pee.
realized I had still my old beer here. But I have no
new beer, yeah.
whatever.
I'm drinking the Hellas beer these days because it's nice weather, and I love the Hellas beer in the nice weather.
Yeah, but I can't drink like 2 or 3 Helles, you know? It's like my stomach gets too full
really?
of that, kind of.
Okay.
So I always drink Pilsner Urquell. I love it. But I think they are politically not so good.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. And you know, I've heard stuff about Pilsner. Well,
Sorry, but I love the taste of it so much.
okay. Yeah, we should look into that, I guess. I don't know.
Sorry, so maybe we have to cancel it.
Yeah, is it like they're like fascists or something?
I think
Are you doing
they.
fascist beer?
I think they are like these. I think Polish or
Yeah, it's
something.
like a Polish fascist beer or something, is it?
No, they are not from Poland. They are from
Czech.
Czech.
Yeah, Czech
But
Republic.
I think they.
Czechia.
They support like a Polish right wing thing.
Oh, dude,
Maybe.
what the
I'm
fuck?
Not sure.
You better check that shit out. We can't be saying fuck to Nazis and then drinking Nazi beer.
Yeah, but you drink Bavarian beer.
I drink Bavarian beer. My beer's Bavarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
guys are pretty racist.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
But
so
you know.
you can't prevent
Okay,
everything,
whatever.
you know. Yeah. So but the beer is tasty. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever, dude. I'm drinking Bavarian
We are so
beer.
hypocritic, whatever, you know. Like we are just fucking assholes.
We're stupid as fuck.
Totally.
If you didn't notice.
Clevis and Glatter style.
Leaves and gut stuff. We're having a one shot. We're co-DMing for the first time in June called Gleavis and Gluthead do Berlinia, and we have 2 little characters here. Maybe I have to just put that on Instagram, dude. I don't know if people can see that. We're on Instagram. Check out Hack and Slash Instagram. We'll put pictures up of Gleavis and
You can
Gluthead.
see it today also on the 16th May 16th. I put it as a story there, but we will make pictures and...
Yeah, this is launching
for sure.
on like May 31st, dude.
Sorry, future time.
But it's us as goblins, which is pretty much just us.
Yeah.
Because we are like goblins. We're butt goblins. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Brother from my other mother also, huh?
Yeah, so that's great. And you made the minis, and then
And they are Hero Quest minis, by the way.
they're Goblin Hero Quest minis.
Yes,
that's
man, from the
fucking
new
rad.
Hero
I didn't know
Quest
that.
game.
Yeah, that's so cool.
And the faces are the graffiti faces from Felix painted, you know, from the graffiti.
Yeah, so we had
art
our friend who helped us design the logo, and then he came to visit Berlin and painted on a wall some street art of the logo with then me and Flo's faces, but if we were goblins. And then you took the images of those goblin faces that he made,
Cut
and
them out,
and put them on the fucking figures. So
yeah,
now
as mask, kind of. So
Hero Quest minis painted up with our faces as done by our artist friend slapped on them.
Yeah, and we will DM, you know, as them one shot in June for friends or for like newbies and friends. So it's so cool.
And we're gonna experiment with that, and we're thinking maybe we'll do more with it later and test the module. So
spoiler alert. Also.
Yeah, if people want to come and come play D&D with us in Berlin, you know, you can Clan of the Cave Brewer. Come check it out.
Yeah, sure. Oh, Clan of the Cave Brewer, by the way, never went out of the US. You should. Traveling around sometimes, you know, like...
Yeah, people in the US should definitely get out of the US sometimes, dude.
Yeah.
And they don't.
It's so interesting, you know, because you are so often like saying bad things about Germany. We live in Germany.
Yeah, it does suck.
You know, it sucks totally. It's so funny because Felix Lobrecht showed out, you know, this German comedian who has his own podcast, this big one, Gemischtes Hack.
Yeah.
He was in the US recently, the last month or something, and he said something about the US, some good stuff, but also, of course, so many bad stuff.
Yeah, it also
sucks.
sucks.
So it also sucks. All of the countries sucks. You know,
they all
like
suck.
they all suck because all of the political way sucks. You know, try anarchy.
Yeah,
We talked about that
Yeah,
before.
we said
Yeah.
it's like the only way we just gotta have some anarchy, and then I think that things probably won't suck.
Yeah, never happened anarchy. You know, like communism was there, democracy was there,
democracy's electing fascists
kings
now.
and queens was there. No one needs that any longer.
Yeah.
So
Does anybody ever tried anarchy? I love that. I like to quote John Lennon here. All I'm saying is give anarchy a chance.
Yeah, for sure. Just try.
Yeah,
try it once.
It might not work, but let's find out.
Yeah. Maybe the assholes kill each other and the others are happy then. So
work.
I don't know.
I don't know. Burning Man's a fun anarchy, but that was a long time ago for me.
D&D.
Yeah. Oh, what we do after the break is the word.
The word is the word.
We always
I
give.
know the bird.
This is our German cultural exchange. Speaking of Felix Lobrecht going to the U.S., which I'd love to see, by the way. I'd love to see Felix Lobrecht going to the U.S. We always have a little word of the day. And we give the German translation of a English word. Here. And today, because it's our bon anniversaire, that's French, out of nowhere, for anniversary. It's our anniversary episode.
Anniversary.
What is anniversary in German?
Yeah, I wrote it down. Because normally it's Jahrestag, like Jahrestag. It's year's day.
The year day.
The year day,
So
Jahrestag. But we also say, and that is more like a nice word, is Jubiläum.
Yeah, Jubiläum. That's a much nicer word.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Jubiläum,
Reminds me of Jubilee from the X-Men.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Which I love.
Jubiläum. So it sounds also a little bit like a Jewish Hebrew kind of.
Oh yeah, I think it is actually originally.
Be, huh?
It's from a Jewish celebration. I think that's what originally the word is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember all the other German words we had? Should I just make it like fast?
Quiz me.
Okay, quiz you.
Do a quiz. Give me sock it to me.
And not kidding, we had it from the first episode on.
Yeah. This one this
so
has been a
cool.
tradition.
So
yeah,
cool.
This
cool.
is our podcast.
Yeah.
After the break, we do a German. Again, it's not just about D&D and 90s nostalgia. We also have a nice German U.S. culture exchange
interaction
kind of, theme with our podcast. So,
but always try to relate to D&D 90s or whatever.
Also, we're dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
What is this?
The first one. Do you remember?
The first one, I have no idea.
It's a really, really classic one.
Oh, it's Dragon Breath, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, first episode word was Dragon Breath.
Nice. Odemwaffe.
Odemwaffe, yeah, I know it.
Nice. Good one.
Okay.
Second one. It was this monster.
Yeah, I know. It was the top 10 monsters, right? That was the second episode.
And we had two words there because.
Was it vampire?
No, but.
I don't know.
Okay, we had two words there because one was because I had to go to pee so often, and it was Studentenblase.
Oh yeah, we had the bonus, which means student bladder, which is a German term for somebody who has to pee a lot.
Yeah,
because students have to pee a lot, I guess, in Germany, huh?
Yeah, right. I don't know. We just have the word for that.
If you go to university in Germany, you have to pee.
But we had like really, really a simple monster and Ungeheuer.
Oh yeah, Monster, Ungeheuer.
Ungeheuer, because it was an episode of Favorite Monsters.
Okay.
Monster Ungeheuer. Do you know the third one?
Not a clue.
The third one was like about like our famous narratives and characters in the D&D world, and I said Dritz du Orden, and you had a really good word for.
Okay, right. That's the clue. Yeah. That was for scimitar.
Right. It
which
was
is
a Krummsäbel.
Yo. Scimitar in German is Krummsäbel.
Yeah. And after the third episode comes the fourth episode, and it makes totally sense that after scimitar comes that word.
Chainmail?
Yes, Kettenhemd. Good one.
Okay,
nice,
Kettenhemd.
Nice.
Okay.
And then
chainmail is Kettenhemd?
Kettenhemd,
which means chain shirt.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, chainmail sounds like Kettenzug. Mail.
Or Kettenpost.
Kettenpost.
It's like chain the mail.
Yeah.
You're getting post. The post office is sending you some chains.
Totally.
Disgruntled postal workers, they just fucking.
Then we had the fifth episode, and that was Halloween episode.
That one, the Halloween episode. Our word was it?
It was this
horror.
No, it was this sitting on your shoulder and bringing you bad dreams.
Oh, that was like Albtraum.
Yes, nightmare.
Yeah,
Albtraum.
Nightmare's an Albtraum.
Right.
And we gave misinformation about the origins of the word.
Right, and Felix fixed it. kind of. You know,
sometimes we never. By the way, folks, we never intentionally lie on this podcast, but sometimes we're so stupid that we say things that aren't true.
That's so funny because in real life, not on the podcast, I also say sometimes lies, but just because my memories are so bad. And I not intentionally lie, just like, oh, sorry, I lie because I'm stupid.
Sometimes Americans lie, but it's just because we don't mean to. It's just a tradition we've been keeping since America was founded in 1987.
Yeah, it's a tradition.
It's a proud year.
You can't change it. It's like it's in your blood, veins, whatever. 6th episode. It was October, then it was November.
I'm losing track.
It was November. So
what did we do? That was toys?
It was about toys because it was before the December.
Spielzeug?
No.
It was Puppe.
Yeah.
Puppenspieler.
Puppenspieler, right. Puppeteer.
The
puppeteer. The Puppenspieler. Wow,
that's a fun German word.
Good, so good.
Puppenspieler? But the word Puppen, it's funny.
You said that also on the episode.
Yeah, I remember saying that. That's a callback.
Yeah. Then
Puppen is a funny word. In English, it means you're taking a shit.
Then there was December, and we talked about traveling and blah blah blah, and about maps.
Yeah, that was like Schatzkarte.
Right, treasure map. Right, Schatzkarte.
Now my memory is a little fresher with the last several months.
Super good. Then 8th episode. It was like January, and we had celebration of New Year, and talked about music.
Oh, was that like a lute? We taught.
No, but who is the guy who plays the lute? Not the bard, but
a fifer, a piper.
No, the
I totally forget that one.
The Spielleute, the minstrels.
Oh, right. The minstrels.
Spielleute oder Spielmann, you know.
Right, the Spielmann.
Yeah. So
Tom Spielmann.
Yeah, oder Minnesänger. We said Minnesänger,
okay.
You know. So yeah. Then
I totally forgot that one. Shit.
Yeah. Then that was January. Then it was February. February. What are we talked about there?
Sex.
February. No. Yeah, about love and luck and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So and we talked about like things that brings you luck.
Right, and that was like a luck charm.
Yes.
Luck charm, which is Glücksbringer.
Glücksbringer.
Yeah.
Right. Sehr good.
Glücksbringer.
Super good. Then there was a special episode, our birthdays, March months, you know, and we had the guest Felix here. We talked about art.
Yeah, and that was like Maler.
No.
Was it Malerei?
No, it had something to do with magic also.
Oh, Zauberkraft?
No, not Kraft, but what is art in German?
Zauberkunst.
Yes,
Zauberkunst.
Right. Magic trick, right.
Magic trick is Magic trick is Zauberkunst.
Yeah, and do you remember the last one? Not the last one, but the last one.
Last month, we did
Foolish
an episode
and blah, blah.
about fools, and that was we did the jester.
Yeah.
Which is a Narr.
Hofnarr.
Yeah,
court jester.
Yeah.
Hofnarr, yeah. Super nice. Cool dude.
Okay.
Wow. Your memory
nice.
worked well.
Yes.
Nice. And today
I don't know how to work a computer, but I
super good.
Remember that.
And
stuff.
I already forget what was today because of my ADHD. But today
Jahrestag.
was Jahrestag.
Oder Jubiläum.
Anniversary. Jubiläum.
Jubiläum.
It's really a complicated word for not German speakers, you know, because of the
It's got the umlaut, the A with the umlaut.
And a J and a U, you know, jubiläum.
Jubiläum.
It's really complicated to pronounce. So cool. Nice.
Yeah.
We had all of the words
So
now.
if
12 words.
If you're like a super sexy...
Or 13 because of Studentenblase.
And if you're a super sexy guy and you're out at a party and you're celebrating really hard... And you fuck a bunch of girls, jubileum. Oh no, sorry, I don't know.
It's like a shout out.
Yes, sir.
Jubileum.
It's the stupidest fucking thing I ever said.
It's so funny.
This podcast. What did you think of that one? Tell us in the comments below.
Yeah.
Tell us in the comments below.
Yo, guys, what was your favorite episode?
You can tell us that in the comments below. Or which one did you think was the stupidest?
Yeah, I think the first one was the stupidest. Oh,
Well,
this
yeah.
one.
Objectively, the first one was the stupidest one.
And
I have a callback.
yeah.
You know, I love the X-Men. I talk about it sometimes on this podcast.
Cheers.
Because for me, that embodies the '90s. And we had an episode where we talked about the Nightcrawler figure that you bought me. We had this story about that when I came to Germany. Oh, it was the Glücksbringer one because the luck charm.
Yeah.
Because I have a little Nightcrawler figure.
I have my luck charm here next to my D20. It's Grey Walter.
Oh yeah, Grey Walter.
Grey Walter.
Rock Lobster. So we on the luck charm episode, one of my luck charms has a relationship with you, where when I first came to Germany and I brought this little Nightcrawler, is a superhero from the X-Men.
Yeah.
And he's the German superhero, and he's one of my favorite X-Men. So I have a hard time picking an actual favorite, but like
I never really realized that he is a German. You know.
Yeah, you didn't know that till the series came out.
It's a series.
So X-Men '97 is out right now, and X-Men's
so good.
I fucking love it. I watched the last episode this morning.
I still have to watch
and
the
it
last
was
3 episodes.
so rad. No spoilers, I'll tell you, it was rad.
Is there a good cliffhanger? I want
There, of
to
course,
spoil it.
for season 2, there's a
Cool.
cliffhanger. Yeah,
Nice. Okay.
So like when I came to Germany, I just came with a backpack and did that whole thing, and I just had I had 2 luck charms, and one of them was the Nightcrawler action figure because I'm going to Germany. I'm bringing my favorite German X-Man with me, and he would guide me. And then I had it, and when I moved in with Flo, one of the many reasons why we're so compatible is because of our crazy, insane, synchronistic interests. And you had on your door an X-Men poster, which you gave to me, which is now hanging on my wall, and my wife framed it because she's rad. And then there's also a Colossus action figure hanging on that poster. I'm like, Colossus action figure hanging on your door, Flo. I'm going to put my Nightcrawler action figure on your door too. But then one day you were cleaning house and you forgot that was mine and you got rid of it. And I was a little bummed out, but I wasn't like, I was like, but you felt so bad because some people would say, it's just a fucking action figure, dude. What's your problem? Are you fucking 3 years old? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But like, the love and joy of
I know the feeling, like
ownership of something that's a sentimental value token
and you're
of
talking
luck.
about like he's traveling around with you now. It's like
he's been traveling through Germany with me my whole time I've been in Germany.
Asshole, like fuck. How could I? And especially it's an X-Men action figure, but I didn't have a relation to it. It's hanging on my door.
Hanging on your door, dude.
It was like,
I put it there, so
yeah.
But then
I still feel so bad. I still got some gums of that. The
what?
bad gums,
That's crazy. Like, but the thing is, because you made up for it, because you just bought me a new fucking Nightcrawler action figure.
I'm so glad that you are so glad with that.
Yeah, but I know what you mean because much like the Dice Mojo thing, actually, taking it back to that. There is like a mojo that is imbued in the specific object.
For sure.
And if it's something that is like mass produced in a factory and then you get a second one, it's just not the same one. It's like getting a new fucking dog that's the same breed as your old dog. It's not your fucking old dog.
Oh, thanks. That's a nice bird. It's not the same bird. It's different colors. And even has the same colors, it's not the same bird.
You will like the new one. Just take it.
It's the same name.
But
but not the same feeling.
But it was fine because your gesture was so nice that
you realize how much love and energy I put inside of that. Like fuck, I felt so bad.
And your understanding about it.
Yeah, for sure.
And like how that feels because we both are just so fucking stupid like this with our love of action figures. So
come on, no one is so. Come on, action figures. I just showed out.
No, I get to the point of this.
Okay.
Is my wife, she got me for my birthday new Nightcrawler.
Yeah,
I was told that you said to her, dude, he already has Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because she was like, but it's his favorite one, and the X-Men 97 action figure lineup only has a few of them, and there's only a couple that are his favorite guys because they had Cyclops and Jean Grey, so who gives a fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna...
I like Cyclops, but...
Yeah, but I'm not going to get an action
Cyclops.
figure.
No, I mean Colossus. Fuck off Cyclops.
They didn't have a Colossus. Colossus wasn't even the goddamn X-Men 97 at all, which was kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm like, I'm not gonna get Jean Grey or Cyclops, dude. And so like, my wife was like, got me new Nightcrawler.
He is so
and so
good.
I brought new Nightcrawler from X-Men '97 today.
I love him. I love
new
him
Nightcrawler
so
from X-Men '97.
much.
We'll put it on Instagram so you can see up close.
I just like this.
New X-Men '97 Nightcrawler, dude.
So beautiful. Look at him.
Yeah.
And he has so many articulation points. I love him. You know, he can stand up really straight. It's so good.
And I love that he's
Which company is behind that?
He's a skinny motherfucker like me, but he's built unlike me. But you know, he's a superhero.
He has a 4-pack.
Yeah, but he's a skinny built guy.
I love him, and he's German like you.
And he's German. Like, am I German now?
Don't know. Do you have a citizenship now?
No.
Yeah,
No, I need to get my my language skills up before I get that. But I've been here long enough.
Yeah, true. You always have to do that.
Dude, I love this fucking figure so
He's
much.
super cool.
It's so rad.
I also want to have him. It's super nice.
But here's the thing. I thought it'd be super fun to do something fun with this action figure because, again, it's the relationship between us with the Nightcrawler. And now I have 2 Nightcrawler action figures. And I wanted to pick which one I wanted to bring. But I'm like, we already had the old one featured on the episode.
Right.
So I'm bringing a new one. But then I thought, what if he has a fucking battle? Are you ready for this shit?
Nice to make it.
A couple episodes ago, you gave me a birthday present, which was this Dungeons and Dragons Efreeti action figure. And I got I'm kind of a hoarder.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to open him.
Yeah.
And opening, was a big deal for me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna open him now.
Oh no.
I'm gonna open him.
Oh god, but be careful.
Why?
Because I love the picture so much.
Okay.
Especially in the back. But whatever.
No, I know what you mean. So I could keep the back.
I have the same. You can do whatever. It's yours.
No, I know what you mean. You want to keep the picture intact.
Yeah.
But I'll do that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Berserker Barrage.
Wall of One.
No, I'll carefully with my thumbnail here.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm unboxing. I'm opening up.
Wow.
The gift you gave to me.
Yeah.
About,
Here in the episode.
A couple episodes ago.
In March, I think was it?
March.
Yeah, for sure.
Now it's
yeah.
our May episode.
Nice.
And so there's a callback for you.
Wow.
So, and then he's gonna battle Nightcrawler, dude.
Woo. Nice to have him in because I got the same action figure from him. Also,
Yeah, we both gave each other the
maybe
same action
remember that.
figure.
And I will keep him always inside of his sleeve thing there on
the
his
box?
in the box.
Yeah.
And it hangs on my wall now.
I'm trying to
it's so
be
cool to have him in
less
his hand,
hoarding.
in my hands now. So it's so good. And also for the campaign which we play in your world, Berlinia, it's so good because Efreeti.
Yeah, I was gonna use him as a evil god
It's
character.
a god, yeah.
I have a fire god, demon,
Makes so much
Satan
sense.
style character, and I was like that. That interacts a lot with the campaign, so I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
he needs to have a representation here
Come on, don't be so.
on the tabletop.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Smooth.
Let's see.
Shit, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Smooth shit. I did it.
Super good.
Yeah.
Nice one.
And now we have
A little battle here.
a battle between the Efreeti from and it's the original. It's like old school D&D. Oh my god! You know what's funny? He has a sword. This Efreeti has a sword.
Yeah.
And usually Nightcrawler fights with a sword. And my old Nightcrawler action figure, the original one that you gave me, has a sword.
Yeah.
But this new one from X-Men '97 does not have the sword.
Boring.
Yeah, they gave the X-Men '97 action figures.
Not so many supplies.
They have heads you can change. Do you know why that is? Why is that? I don't know.
I mean, it's cool.
Interchangeable heads?
I love all of the changeable stuff, but yeah, give them more toys to play with.
Yeah,
you know?
they doesn't have a lot of.
Yeah.
How do I get him out of here?
Come on, I'll help you.
No, I want to do it.
Just press from the back. Yeah.
You press in the back. I gotta get.
Yeah.
Our sound editor has to edit
Oh
out
God!
this
Oh
plastic
no,
sound.
he will destroy it.
How do I get him out of here? He's really in there, dude.
He's really sealed.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yes. Can I help you?
No.
It's
I
your
get
job. It's your job. You
Get
can
him out. Ah, Jesus, it's hard, dude. How do you get this fucking Efreeti out of the plastic?
You have to roll a d20 to get him out there. Maybe he is stringed. He is stringed on.
He's string?
I think he's stringed on or not? No, he's not.
No. He's just tough to get out. He's really in the mold of the plastic, dude. Dude, they really...
Here's one with the mold.
Oh, there we go. I got it.
Yeah, and you have to have the sword
He's got
already?
the sword.
The
so
sword.
the D&D, the 3D action figure.
Nice.
His little sword here.
Nice.
Super rad. Oh,
Nice.
shit. Does it fit in his hands, though? It should. I mean, that would only make sense, right? I don't know.
Maybe the right hand, because they are all right hands. Guys, you know. They are not the creative ones, they are the math ones.
They're the math. The 3D are mathematicians. That's how they...
I'm also right-handing, but I'm creative, I think.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The Afridi has the sword.
Nice.
And what I love about these two matchups, too, is that, Nightcrawler has demon kind of lineage.
Yep.
And he's like, his dad was Azazel. And he looks like a demon and stuff. So we got two, like, demonoid-looking motherfuckers.
I mean, they are not in the same in the same size, you know, but whatever.
Yeah, he's a little teeny Afridi.
Can I touch your Ifriti?
Okay, you play the Afridi.
Oh.
Now they battle.
You're gonna burn in hell!
Nein, mein Freund. Es ist du, wie brennen werden.
I burn already. It's nice that you speak German. I speak English.
Bam.
I
knocked the sword out your hand, motherfucker.
Go.
Yeah.
Let's roll a D20 and see who's gonna win.
That's a great idea.
Come on, Ginny D's, D20.
We are stupid fucking people, aren't we? Yes. You're still listening to it, all right?
And watching.
Oh yeah, we're watching stuff. Okay.
At first, Innie.
Any?
We roll with the D20, Innie.
Okay. Well, in 5th edition, you roll initiative with the.
I mean, I have all the dice here, but whatever.
Yeah, just whatever, dude.
Yeah, I roll a 13.
Okay, and
With
whoever's
highest
higher.
numbers.
Yeah, let's do 5th edition rules.
Yeah, 5th edition, fuck off.
I know, it's not our thing. Okay. I got 15.
Okay, you start.
Attack roll.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
What are you all?
10.
A 10.
You got 10?
I don't know
It's right in the middle. Stuck in the middle with you.
Okay. And I roll 17.
You need like a table. Oh, man.
Ah, they're pretty weird.
Nightcrawler's been murdered.
But just for now.
Now he's like the Gambit of our game. Because Gambit died in the X-Men 97. We already said that last week.
What is with his thumb here? You know,
What is with the Afridi's thumb? Yeah, all right, dude. That was a fun game. I loved it.
Yeah, that was
Afridi versus Nightcrawler, dude.
that was D&D.
That was total D&D. And the evil wins sometimes. Sometimes. Well, you did it. Oh, see, now if I'd bought his other head, that would have been cool. Because then,
Why?
because you just cut off his head and then he has the other head.
But what other head is a dead head? No.
No, I think he has like a happy head and a not happy head, which
Dude.
I don't get. Again, why did they? He could have a sword.
It's
well.
it's so funny that we are now on video. We can can do stupid stuff like that without talking, because people are still seeing what we are doing, you know. And I'm just like,
We silently play with our toy.
and I try to put the scimitar back in his hand. It's not possible because of his stupid thumbs are too small.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I love it.
Ifriti.
But there it is. There's
Ifriti, you know, here's Ifriti.
X-Men D&D tie-in once again.
Okay, yeah, cool. Nice. I have Ifrit in my hand.
That's like all I had prepared for a day's episode.
I have nothing else to say, I think. I mean, here are all the stuff, you know, like from all the episodes. There's the music one with the LP. There's my favorite monsters, the Shawagin, which I have here also, the Shawagin. Here are all the monsters. The art episode, the love episode.
Oh, yeah.
And the origins, you know, like Dave Arneson. We learned that here.
Yeah, we learned about Dave Arneson because we do this podcast,
Yeah.
so
and
we're getting smarter even though we're dumb.
Yeah, and I forgot about the name of the other one.
Gary Gygax? You just replaced, you're like, I learned one guy's name and forgot the other one, though.
Just kidding.
I only have enough space for one D&D creator's name in this little
Do
brain
I
of
just
mine.
kidding, or is it the truth? I don't know.
I did want to mention actually one thing, which is very anticlimactic after our Nightcrawler Ifriti battle. But I love, speaking of the celebration theme, that we also have talked a lot about the Lord of the Rings influence on D&D in this episode. We love Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah.
Unlike Gary Gygax, who apparently didn't.
I bought
we learned.
Frodo and Gandalf today.
Yeah, you brought some Frodo and Gandalf, and you know, Lord of the Rings started with the 111th birthday.
Right.
Of Bilbo.
I thought about that too.
Not
right.
Frodo.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
But so it was a celebration, and I loved that when I first read the series because I loved The Hobbit so much, and then I picked up Lord of the Rings.
Right.
And I'm like, it's a Hobbit party, Bilbo's birthday party. That's so cool, and that was the adventure hook into the whole fucking
the Lord
trilogy,
of the Rings
dude.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally right, and I also had that in my mind. Super cool that you mentioned that. Thanks.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Happy birthday to ourselves, and also
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to me, and I can cry if I want to.
Dude, that'd be a cool mashup song, Vandals, and I don't know who sings that. It's my birthday, I can cry if I want to. Motown Girl.
No. I forgot. Whatever. But I also wanted to mention that, like in the last year, because of Hack and Slash, I got into contact to so many cool persons. You know, like
Because you started an Instagram.
It's right. Yeah, it's right.
You
But
could have done that without Hack and Slash.
it's true. Yeah.
And you
could.
paint brilliant minis, and now get to share them on Instagram with other people who are into brilliant minis.
But without Hack and Slash, I wouldn't go into onto Instagram. You know, so
Okay.
it's because of Hack and Slash.
That was the fire under your butt.
It was, yeah. Onto my balls. Yeah. I don't know. How long are we into today?
Yeah, we wanted to not go we have usually a pretty long podcast. We're gonna wrap this one a little earlier than usual.
Yeah.
Which is now.
Yeah, I think, huh? Cool, dude. So, favorite last words? Something else to say before the last words? Do you want to?
I just want to say, man, that it's been so fucking awesome doing this podcast with you for a year. And it's super rad. Yeah, thanks for doing it with me.
Yeah.
And I love it so much every time.
Cheers, dude. I have so much fun every episode. Every episode, I'm really excited. You know, like it's like the first one. You know, like so
The
super
first one you were a
excited.
little too excited.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
So
that
and
was
I'm
not
still learning how not to interrupt all the time and still like being more professionalist, but still be just an honest person
good. Yeah, well.
and be stupid.
Yeah, no, well, that's
and getting more
that's
drunk.
easy.
So yeah, that's
Being stupid is not a problem for either of us.
and yeah, it's so much fun, and we have always so much to talk about. You know, like and even if we just ramble on stuff, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's what I love about doing this podcast with you is like that we just always have something to say that's in our head. Where if we're talking to somebody like just other people, anybody else randomly, it's just the conversation's not going to go this way. I'm going to be like, Bilbo Baggins' birthday party, you know what I mean? The 111th birthday. And somebody will be like, the next person, that person I'm talking to will be like, yes, indeed, sir.
Yeah. Interesting. I had to check that out.
Yeah.
Before we can talk about that.
I always like Gandalf. He's a wizard. Right? Am I right? Gandalf the wizard.
Peter Jackson's not actor.
Peter
but
Jackson
he
made
was
the
an
movies.
actor also there.
He was an actor.
He was
Peter
on the-
Jackson also was involved.
He was once on the boat for a minute. You saw him? Whatever.
But what about you?
I had one thing. Do we want to like have a little thing about like what could happen in the next episodes? Maybe is there something?
No, I don't know, dude. No.
No. Okay, we
Don't
don't
wanna
talk
naysay
about
nothing,
like
but
the
whatever.
future, what's going on.
No, who gives a shit? No,
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
Like I do want to say though, thanks for all of our listeners.
Yeah.
And now
For the
viewers.
subscribers, viewers,
Yeah.
guys who are
Thank everybody who supports this podcast. Dude.
super cool.
It's
and
just
super
as
cool.
much.
Yeah, really like. I love you guys. So
Yeah, same
if
here.
you
dude.
don't like Donald Trump, I like you.
Yeah. It's,
and
if you're still listening and you like Donald Trump, I mean, like, what the hell? We told you to fuck off. But I love you guys so much, man. Thank you guys so much for all your support, for listening and supporting this podcast. We're super stoked to be doing the video podcast now. I hope it works. I hope that we didn't fuck it up and then it just is audio again and then we're saying all that and then
Oh, I deleted it from my phone. Oopsie.
So thank you guys. I hope you enjoy the new video format and
Yeah, it's special.
Yeah.
You know, I will be really embarrassed to see myself there, you know, like so.
Yeah,
oh
it's
my God.
cringy to watch yourself on video, dude.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was cringy before to listen to myself, and now it's cringy to watch myself. But whatever, you
new
can do
level of
whatever you
cringe.
can do with that, and you know me maybe from my my battle reports, but then there's always like 1 second with my face. Now it's like 1 hour. So much fun with that.
And check out. I want to plug my stuff, but first, if you plug your stuff, I mean, talk about. You have an Instagram.
I have an Instagram, FeelLuckyPunk1312. I drop there like every week one thing, maybe like a miniature or whatever I like. So yeah, please give me a follow. And I always also interact with Hack and Slash, with our Hack and Slash Instagram, of course.
Yeah, and check out the art, dude. It's great. You do great work. So I'm so glad that this podcast has given you the motivation to share that with people around the world who are going to appreciate it.
Yeah, it's super cool.
It's really nice.
And yeah, the followers coming more and more, so it's cool. It's really nice to be in this community of artists, So
yeah,
it's
man.
really nice. So,
And so I guess
thank you guys.
I do my plugs too. I again normally don't plug this one because I'm not super active with it, but I do want to invite you to follow Jake's Tarot. If you want a tarot card reading,
Super good.
I read online.
It's so sweet.
So you don't have to be in Berlin for it. But I'm a regular practitioner of tarot, and I've been doing it for over 20 years. I also have a punk rock band, Mad Life Crisis. Woo woo.
With Michael, our editor.
Yes, with the guy who helps us with this podcast, and he is
and
awesome.
Wojciech on the
Wojciech on drums, dude. So it's a great band. I love being a part of it, and it's
really
so
great
fun to be in a punk band. I gotta tell you. And so check
so
that
cool.
out. And the day this airs, I guess we're going to play a show in Poland. So I can't plug that.
Right. Right. Nice.
So it's the last. We air this podcast last Friday of the month. 31st of May, and we're gonna go play in our drummer's hometown of Wrocław, I think it's called.
Wrocław. We say in German, I think Wrocław. I don't know if it's in Poland also Wrocław.
If you're an American and you look at it written down, you would call it Roclaw, dude.
Roclaw. It's like
Roclaw.
like jigsaw.
Yeah. So that's not necessarily a plug because it's too late.
Or Warsaw, Warsaw.
Yeah.
Warsaw,
It's a Warsaw.
Warsaw.
That's like a D&D battle item.
Battle axe, Warsaw.
The Polish orc using my Warsaw.
I just wanted to travel to Warsaw.
A Polish. I was trying to watch the Warsaw, not the Warsaw.
Warsaw. Yeah, cool.
And then the real plug I want to do though is actually has some time breathing space between the launching of this podcast and the actual event. Is if you're in Berlin, please come check out my short form improv comedy troupe, Naked Flamingos. We're brand new and we're playing over at Improv Works in Friedrichshain.
When is it?
June 7th.
June 7th, nice.
June
I have
7th
to check that out for
the
sure.
day
too,
before
man.
the NoFX concert. It's gonna be a crazy weekend.
So fun.
Because we're gonna do the show and then me and you are gonna go see NoFX the next day.
Yeah, okay.
So it's gonna be crazy.
Okay. That's one day before. Nice, nice, cool. I have to go there.
So
good.
Yep.
So
Please come
funny.
check that out.
Yeah.
Again, if you're in Berlin, Naked Flamingos, short form improv comedy over at Improv Works in Friedrichshain.
And
then come meet us over at a NoFX show the next day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I know there were some people on Instagram who are. Sorry, I forgot your Instagram name, but I know there's one guy who wants to.
Fuggity McFuckles 61.
Right. And when is the next Midlife Crisis thing in Berlin?
The next Mad Life Crisis show for the punk band is September 4th at Wild at Heart.
Nice.
Which is a big deal and super
that's
fun.
a good punk rock shop. Not shop. It's a punk rock place. It's a good bar here in Berlin, and you're going to play there.
Yeah, Wild at Heart is super badass.
It's
standard.
Classic. It's classic.
Yeah.
So all the great punk bands play there. It's so good that you have to play there, man.
I'm so honored to have a gig there.
Gums there. You see my gums
Yeah.
here. It's so good.
So please check that out.
Yeah.
We'll be plugging that in the next few episodes too. So again, come
good.
check out Naked Flamingos short form improv comedy, June 7th, or Mad Life Crisis
this guy
at
is
Wild at
around,
Heart.
like he's doing a lot of fucking artist work, man. So
Yeah,
good.
working my balls off. Oh shit, I
comedian.
don't have my balls no more.
Oh gosh,
They're
but you
gone.
can't see it because it's cut it.
Thank
I
goodness.
think. I hope
Yeah.
so. Michael, cut his balls
I'm not even
off.
wearing pants.
We don't. Oh, that would be funny.
We just do a pantsless episode. That's next episode.
Next episode.
Pants and D&D, are they necessary?
I mean, it's then already July or something. It's really
It'll
hot.
be hot as fuck in here.
So last year in July we put off.
That's when we had to strip Top 10
Oh,
Monsters
gosh.
episode 2.
But I can't do it here because of I'm embarrassed for myself of my big
Yeah, well, yeah.
Everything.
I love my body. It's a real He-Man. Okay, so
Wrap it up.
yeah, whatever, dude. Let's do our button, huh?
Yeah, let's do our button. Prost.
Mm-hmm.
And here's my button.
Powering up.
And may you roll a natural 20.
Turn off the camera.